Okay, so are you ready to talk about some things like mold and bed bugs?
Just head to the Residence Life section of the university website to Amenities, Service, and Repair and select the mold link. Okay, so this section has a lot of information about tips and pointers to make it so that mold doesn't come into your room. Mold spores are all over in the air, everywhere, inside and out. One of the things that we recommend is keep windows closed. Warm, moist air plus the cool air from the air conditioning, bam, all of a sudden you've got condensation. Keeping the thermostat at some medium level of temperature. Don't turn it all the way off. Don't make it too cold. Be sure that the airflow, that the vents are not obstructed. We've got guidelines near the vents indicating 24 inches clear in front of the HVAC vents in Hale, Morton, Brentano, and then in Moore Hall, 18 inches clear for both the top and the bottom HVAC vents. We also ask that people keep their beds a little bit away from the wall, as well as dressers and desks and things like that. If you have stagnant air that's just sitting there behind those areas, then that equals potential mold. Go ahead and keep blinds open during the day. And when you do close your blinds, to kind of keep them open a little bit so that there is some airflow behind those blinds. Keep your room clean, vacuuming and making sure that there's not a bunch of piles of clothes under the bed, around the bed is important. And don't add any excess moisture to the room. No vaporizers or a lot of things that are constantly adding moisture to the room. Again, moisture plus the right temperature plus air that's not circulating makes it so that there's the potential for mold. So what do you do as an RA? Say a student comes to you and says that they have mold, or you notice that when you're doing room checks that there's some mold in a room or potential mold. Well, we have a very specific protocol to follow, and we need to make sure that we do everything we can in the right way, as mold can create some serious health issues for some of our students. I'll let you just read through the following slides. You can find our complete protocols in the RA manual. Always remember that your role is to diffuse the situation, to listen to the student, make sure that they know that you understand what their concern is, and that you get the right help necessary. Make sure the student is okay. Refer to the health center or offer alternative accommodation. It's important to call the facilities office either directly or through campus security on the weekend or after hours, and then also follow up with a priority work request. To make sure Residence Life has a handle on mold situations, please fill out an incident report too. Be descriptive and attach photos. One of the worst things that could happen is that a student takes it upon themselves to clean the area themselves. This only spreads the mold spores within the room. We really want them to have our facilities and housekeeping people take a look at it, make sure that everything's been cleaned up, and that they use a solution that is verified to actually kill the mold and prevent it from coming back.
Look for this white kind of fibrous stuff that's on the carpet. It'd be a light colored, almost looks like spider webs or something like that. Also, there's some kind of a white kind of powdery stuff that could be on the mattresses, as well as anything that's kind of like a darker color mold that's on windowsills or around the air conditioning areas. Also, another place where mold could grow, and they like wood. So on the wardrobes or the desks or anything like that, we'd rather you over-report, and we find out, well, that was just dirt. But go ahead and report it, and we'll have processes for you to do that when you get here.
Bed bugs.
I'm going to show you some pictures about what bed bugs look like. But before that, there's a good resource on the website, and I want you to check that out. You go back to amenities, services, and repairs, and right under mold, there are bed bugs. So just click on that, and it gives all the information that students need to know about what to do if they think that they might have bed bugs.
So I encourage you to just read through these slides. It basically has a step-by-step process of information that students can read about, and that you can read about. If you have any questions whatsoever about how to deal with bed bugs, just give me a call. I'll try to be your bug expert. Thanks. Here's some images of bed bugs, and as well as some other types of critters. Thought that you would like to take a look at what these guys look like.
So people can be, really concerned when they think that they have bed bugs. Sometimes it might be bed bugs. We've had less than a handful of cases on our campus in the 24 years that I've been here. But it can happen, and we treat it very seriously. SWAT pests will come out with specially trained dogs, and those dogs are better than any technician that they have. So they'll check out the room, and be very thorough about it. Sometimes, it may be something that's in a lawn that's biting people, or mosquitoes or spiders. We'll spray for spiders if that might be it. But it could be a number of things, including bed bugs. So don't dismiss anybody for what they think. We want to respect their opinions, but the technician and the bed bug smelling dog will be able to let us know if truly there are bed bugs there. You're there to provide assistance, get them to the right people, which is here in Residence Life and facilities, and we'll figure out what to do. Sometimes they may need to go to the health center as well because they have insect bites, and those need to be addressed, and so we'll help them with that. So anyway, that's mold and bed bugs, and I hope you enjoyed the show.